One of the biggest challenges facing organizations is finding and keeping skilled workers. Smaller organizations may find it simpler to retain talented workers by creating effective training options for them and supporting lifelong learning, as well as gain from higher morale, increased productivity, innovation and creativity. Thus, each company have more chances to remain competitive and future ready. Women who work part-time and earn low wages are frequently the group of employees who are least likely to receive training opportunities at work, but they are also the ones who are the most likely to be performing tasks below their skill level. Furthermore, 76% of professional women who have taken career interruptions wish to go back to their jobs. However, 3 out of every 5 highly qualified and competent professional women who return to work may land in lower skilled occupations that pay less. This is due in part to the negative prejudice towards the CV gap held by employers who frequently believe that a lack of recent experience equates to skill erosion. Offering them trainings to update their skills will instead increase their motivation and performance. Inequality can still exist due to access barriers to trainings for women. Family and household responsibilities are still often the primary responsibility of women. Therefore, the days and time scheduled, as well as the travel distance, are often common obstacles for women to attend trainings. For this reason, men engage in more learning activities connected to their jobs than women do. So what can you do? First, make sure that all employees have access to training, skill development and certification, even those who work part-time, remotely or flexibly. If you encourage and support workers, especially women, in continuing their education throughout their career or reskilling and upskilling opportunities, you contribute to increase their motivation and performance and recognize the potential even of those with lower levels of education. If you respect training schedules and locations and let your staff know in advance so that everyone who wants to attend may do so, you will have higher participation rates and thus successful trainings. It is recommended to avoid hosting training sessions or team building exercises after work hours or on the weekends or far away from the company, as these may be challenging for staff members who have caring obligations to attend. By avoiding this, you guarantee access to most of your staff, including women, to the trainings you organize. Give preference in your training programs to employees returning from extended leaves for family reasons. This opportunity to update their skills will increase their motivation and performance. If you offer shorter trainings or modular training courses, you will allow women reducing the time spent away from work or home and thus have their greater participation. Taking their constraint into consideration will make your training programs more successful. It is recommended to offer post-training support or resources such as reference materials or follow-up sessions to reinforce learning and facilitate its application. Thus, the return of investment in skills development will be higher and impact greater. So to wrap up, making sure all employees have the chance to grow and use their abilities represents smart business. Therefore, training programs should be flexible to people's life cycles and modify their schedules, costs, and content to the individual requirements of learners. In order to overcome access hurdles, in order for lifelong learning to promote equality between men and women or redress inequalities.
Join the movement for workplace equality. Use the Penelope Toolkit and make a difference today.